You don't need more time. You need to use the time you have better. We're going to talk about how to do that right now. What's up, my good people? This is Joey Young, and today I'm going to talk about how to double or triple your results by utilizing these 3 simple tips. And these are the same tools that I use to get more done in my own life and the ones I recommend to my professional results coaching clients. So let's jump right in. The first one is to understand that a productive day begins before the day itself. We have to be living in the proactive mode if we're going to get more done. You see, there's 2 basic modes that people can operate in. They can live in a reactive mode or a proactive mode throughout their day. A reactive mode looks like getting up in the morning, kind of dropping into our desk chair, looking around for what to do, picking up something easy and getting started on it. Or checking the inbox first thing and we've got an email from someone asking us to do something urgently, and so we respond to 15 emails and before we know it, it's lunchtime. Reactive mode is very much a state of mind where we're following whatever is easy to get done in the moment. Being proactive is the opposite of that. It's getting up, having our day scheduled out, and looking at the key tasks we have to get done, prioritizing them in the right order for just a quick minute in the morning and attacking those specifically. It's being intentional and spending more time doing things than deciding what to do. You see, a lot of people don't understand that there's a big difference between thinking about what needs to get done and doing what needs to get done. Very simple, but very good distinction. And if we can spend the vast majority of our day taking action as opposed to deciding what's important, we can win. And how we do this is we take, Friday night or Sunday night, the week before, and we schedule out the following week ahead of us. And we put in all our meetings, we put in all our priorities, we put in any special things that are coming up this week, and we schedule it out hour by hour during our workday to be ahead of the game so that we're spending our days proactively working on what's important, what we premeditated on that is crucial for that day, and not living in the reaction mode where we're just doing whatever other people kind of push on our plate. Crucial step. So the first tip is to understand that a productive day begins before the day itself. The second tip I have for you is to make sure you're scheduling your day around your natural energy flow. You have to be self-aware of when you're productive and when you have natural dips in your energy. And building your schedule around this will help you to get the most out of yourself throughout the day. So, for example, some people might really light up in the evening and they can get a lot done later in the day, while as others might have a really great amount of energy and focus ability early in the morning, like myself. So you have to be aware of what that is for you. And so when you're spending that Friday or Sunday night scheduling your week ahead, you want to put in the tasks that are most natural for you to get done in that particular block of time. And when we're time blocking and we're scheduling in our different tasks, it's helpful to kind of think about it in different types of blocks so that we're kind of organizing our day effectively. The 4 blocks that I've found to be most helpful when scheduling ahead in our day is number 1, the focus block, and that's the one where we're attacking a specific task, where we're turning off notifications, locking our door. We got to get this specific task done. The second block is a recovery block, and that's where we're having lunch or taking a break, taking a walk, recuperating our mental energy. The third block is admin, so that's one where we're looking at the different emails that we have to get done and taking care of small little tasks that pop up. Admin blocks are important to kind of catch up on things. The fourth block is meetings, and that's obvious time spent with other people to brainstorm or get projects moved forward. So those 4 basic blocks are what I use to build the calendar a week ahead of time. And the beautiful thing about this is you can take those focus, admin, recovery, and meeting blocks and put them in your schedule a week ahead of time so you know how your day is going to flow energy-wise. And when you're building in the next week's schedule, it's important to take a moment and think about the previous week and identify, was there enough time for each one of those blocks? Identify, was the placing of those blocks in your day conducive to having a natural energy flow? Was it helpful for you to do focus blocks in the morning and have meetings in the afternoon? Or maybe do you start out the day great with a block of admin and then move into meetings in the mid-morning, and then maybe you do your focus blocks in the afternoon? Whatever it is for you, figure out the natural energy flow, look at it every week as you schedule the week ahead and tweak it accordingly. This is really important. All right, so the last tip I have for you is to be mindful of your transitions. This one's super, super important. I think too many people have been through this situation where they maybe get off the phone with someone and they heard some bad news, they had a bad break or something, and they're a little bit irked about it, and then they just jump into another meeting with someone else, and that same energy from that previous phone call is now defining the tone of the next meeting that they have. And this happens way, way too often. We have to be mindful of the energy levels and the tone that we're bringing from one task to another. Because if we're going from, dealing with some emails that are frustrating and are draining, and then we sit down with a client and we have to talk to them about, improving, some situation in their life or helping them out in some way, and we're just negative and we're low energy and we're not really connecting with them, they're going to think that we're incompetent, quite frankly. So it's important to get this right. And just think back for the last few days for yourself, like can you identify any transitions between different tasks throughout the day? Maybe, different blocks of time, you're working on something that took a lot of focus, energy, and then you jumped into like maybe email or something. Like how was that transition? Do you think you were able to identify what mood and what energy level you were bringing from one to the other? Or did you struggle with carrying the same energy from one task to another? Answering this is a self-awareness question, but it's really important because if we can identify what state we're in, what energy, what tone we're bringing from one task to another, we can actually direct it towards the state we want to be in the next one. So utilizing tools to help us bring the energy and the optimism that each task and each meeting in our day requires will help us to get more done and provide more quality service to people that we serve. So this is really, really important. And hey, I hope you can utilize that to improve your results. So I gave you 3 tips today. I hope you can take them, you can twist them and mold them to whatever works for you and your situation. But I believe in your ability, my friend, to figure it out, to get things done. I believe the future is bright for you. And hey, and until we talk next time, get out there and create the impossible in your life. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really helps spread the message. And hey, I know you're the type of person who has big dreams for your life. You've got goals and you want to create a better future for yourself and your family. As a personal development coach, it's my job to help you identify and take action on whatever your next step is. So please take action right now. Click the link in the video description and book yourself a free 30-minute clarity call with myself. We'll talk about you, your challenges, and what the exact next step is for you. I can't wait to see how I can help you create the impossible in your life. So if that would be of service to you, if that would help, click the link in the video description, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.